welcome back to I Like Motorbikes. You join me here in South Wales, is what I would have said in that clip, but we had some audio issues, so you can't hear what I said originally. Now, the Dawn to Dusk event is a huge event that is run in the UK that runs for 6, 12 or 24 hours. And it was my opinion that, well, if you're gonna go, you may as well go for 24 hours. What's the point in doing 12 or 6? So that's what we did. With little to no training, Andy and I shared a bike around a course that we were woefully under prepped for. It's a huge area that runs a 7-mile lap at night and about a 15-mile lap in the day. So it's safe to say we were pretty out of our depth. The bike we'd be sharing was a KTM 200 EXC, which is a 2-stroke 200cc bike, and it's a 2016 model. It has about 38 horsepower, weighs about 100 kilos, and that's a key thing for me. I wanted the lowest weight bike that I could, because the less bike you've got to manage, the less fatigue there'd be. With that said then, how hard could it be? Let's find out. Yeah, good mate. Having not ridden the track before, Andy and I were in the deep end and we were riding blind. Figuratively, because we didn't do any practice laps like we could have done, and literally because the dust made it so hard to see. I opted to make Andy do the race start because I was slightly nervous. This race was just 2 months after I dislocated my shoulder. I was genuinely worried about my ability to ride because of it.
Dirtier than I expected.
It's muddier than I expected.
Yeah.
It's either fucking muddy or
hang on.
Tom, I'll do that, for fuck's sake.
Andy can't recall exactly what he said here, and this is why we were still having audio issues. But what he did say was he was grumpy at me for not being ready, and he got very excited and animated, telling me about how there was everything out there, from rocks to routes to climbs to descents to mud pits to everything in between. The night lap had it all.
That recording? Can you see? Sorry, yeah, it's on. Yeah, cool.
Fuck's sake.
Transponder. Transponder.
Now, we'd fitted auxiliary lights to help things out, but they really weren't up to the job. Not only that, we also had head torches, but the head torches turned up late and they weren't fully charged, and at best, on the highest setting, they would only last 2 laps. Not only that, the dust at night made it feel a bit like a Star Wars ship going into overdrive, as the dust particles would light up as you passed them. The night laps wore on, we got more confident with the bike, more confident with the track, and we began to find some semblance of rhythm. So we'd come in, swap riders, go back out, and we'd do this again and again and again and again. power!
Need power.
Went from 25th to 24th.
Did I?
Yeah. Every bike that goes over changes like the track slightly. So when you've got 100 bikes out there, like by the time I go back out, it's just completely different.
This guy just then, I was in this rut here and this other guy overtook me in the next rut. I don't know how he didn't hit handlebars. I think he genuinely went over me. Like, I was fucking he just literally went, whoom. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, you look a state.
It's stupid. Why? I think it's the absurdity of it. Like, I'm riding around at 1 in the morning on an Enduro, like, doing 7, like, look! Like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? It's just bizarre.
Do you want another plan?
Yes.
Andrew's going to do 3 hours, you're going to sleep.
What?
Is that alright? Yeah?
Alright.
So the plan is, you're now going to do 3 hours.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
The problem is, it's fun going fast. It's then I get tired quickly.
What happened when you went first?
I crashed it, didn't
How?
I touched like the side slightly, and you know where it's getting wet and slick, and went whoop, and then I just stood into the hedge.
Oh, really?
Like, it was fine.
Fucking sweaty.
And like, mate, I'm so tired after that one.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I'm just drained. It's hard. I'm just tired and yeah. Came so close to falling off so many times.
When I just stood up after sitting down, my legs were like, hello!
That's the worst bit, isn't it? Is when you sit down, then stand up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think I might be fine as soon as I get into the rhythm, but then I reckon I need to start resting my hands on the straights.
Andy, how are your 3 hours?
It was actually, do you know what? I didn't want to come and get the bike to Tom until they were like full course open. And then me and about 10 other guys accidentally took one of the extremes.
Oh.
Fuck me, mate. Like, it was like so steep, but then there were just rocks everywhere. So you had to jump over rocks at this fucking ridiculous steep climb.
Mate, you did a 19-minute lap before the long lap opened.
And 19?
Yeah, we're 14th, mate.
Are we?
In our class, yeah.
Fucking awesome.
You're fucking built differently.
Well, it's true. Like, how often are we going to do this?
You'd go straight back out now, wouldn't you?
I don't want to take your riding away because you just missed 3 hours.
Hi Tom.
Yeah.
What's happened since I last saw you?
I had a sleep. Andy did 3 hours with barely a break. I did 1 lap. Absolutely bollocksed. Andy's barely had a break and now he's got to go back out. That's what's happened. The day loop is just... I don't think I could... What I realised part way around, actually, this is what I will say, is how much I underestimated just a 24-hour race and like this. I just didn't expect it to be anywhere close to this hard, like as difficult, as technical, as like I thought, oh, it's 24 hours, like they'll soften it to make it easy to do. Like, no. Like I reckon a 3-hour race here, like constant, would be fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like it's a 15-mile lap, like it's ridiculous. What is maths? Oh my god. I've got to say 10, no. We've got 10 hours to go, so we've done 14, is that right?
Fucking booming, we've done 14. As soon as I got on the bike, I was like, yeah, back. But then like, the
10 mile marker, I reckon. I was like, oh no. Yeah, kill me. Mudman! No, 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 no. Mudman. Beard looks like it's got grey hairs in it, but it's just mud.
Oh my god.
Like, you haven't slept at all, have you? No. Exactly.
Yeah, but it's a 24-hour race. What else is a 24-hour race for if you don't? It's not like, oh,
Fuck off, you're ridiculous. You are ridiculous.
do 8 hours and then have a little nap and then, you know, for maybe 4 hours, then do another couple of hours, then have another nap. No, it's fucking 24 hours. I'm not saying you're shit.
I'm finding general tasks now are just getting harder.
Yeah.
Like thinking, what do I need? And I forget gloves. Like, you never forget gloves, it's part of riding.
Then 6, I was like, fucking hell, I'm only 6 miles in, I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah.
Like 8, 9, 10, and I was like, oh my god. And then like, but then you got like the 13, and you're like, yeah, I'm nearly home, it's alright. His white gloves. It's so hard when you're just tired and you're like, I've got to stand up again. And you're just hitting all the rocks and shaking your arms about.
First breakdown of the 24 hours. We've got 6 hours 20 to go. Huh?
Hardly a breakdown.
No, Tom's a bit fussy. Rear tire's pretty low.
Yep. Oh my god. Come on, get back up, Tom.
Like every bump, I'm like, that hurts a little bit more. Ow, that hurts a little bit more. Ow, that hurts a little bit more.
Yeah, you don't enjoy it.
But it's not like it's bump, bump, bump. It's like bump, 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 bump. I genuinely feel like I've maybe got one more lap left in me.
No.
Honestly. You're right there, mate. Come on, big dog.
Look at it, it's cake.
Oh dear. You should grill that again.
That's it.
No.
You're done.
It's sad actually to be over. Enjoy it, Tom.
I haven't been enjoying it for the last 5 hours.
5 hours?
You wanted to do this.
I'm fucked. Oh, mile 10, only 5 more to go. My arse is hurting from sitting down so much. Oh man, am I tired. Ugh. I can't wait for this to be over. Come on, body, keep putting out energy. Come on. Oh, I fucking hate this bit. Only a few more miles to go. Oh man. Come on, it's not the worst pain you've been in. You can do this. Can't ride for shit anymore. I'm just pointing it in a direction and hoping I make it. There's just nothing left. No energy, no fucks. Why did I want to do a 24-hour race? Oh my god. What an idiot. What an idiot. I don't have to do any more after this, and I'm so fucking thankful. Oh, 14. Not far now, son. Come on. Come on. Nearly done 24 hours. Oh. Just hopefully minutes away. The closer we get, the harder it feels. Finish strong. Mental and physical exertion coming to a close. I realised I'd achieved one of the greatest challenges in my life so far. And realising this made me quite emotional. Genuinely, I found it a struggle to hold back the tears as my eyes pulled up and my chest became a little tighter. After that wave of emotion passed, and seeing everyone cheering us on as we collected the medals, I was so happy. Tired, but happy.
He's got the medals!
Ah, fucking hell. Medal? Really? Ace, mate.
I'm it.
You made this happen.
I know where we finished. We finished.
Finish track.
Yeah.
Finished me off.
You okay, hon?
No. Cheers, dude.
Can we go to bed now?
You ready to do it again next year?
Not at all.
It's 14 karat gold.
Well done. Well worth it.
I'm glad I did it. But the main thing pushing me on the last lap to keep going was knowing that once I got back, I haven't got to ride this bike anytime again soon.
So 1 year on, after the fact, here we are reviewing how it went.
Yeah.
Watching that video back, like seeing all those clips, I forget how exhausted I was.
I know.
I'm not a fit man.
Yeah, but you did 24 hours.
True, but yeah, I'm not an athlete. I think if we weren't making a film out of it, then I'd have found it'd been one less reason to keep going. So what kept you going?
Well, it's fun. Like, it was, I'm literally getting to ride around a track
in a forest on a cool bike for 24 hours. There was a bit at 5:30 in the morning. I'd just come in to refueled, and I went back out, and there was like no one on track, and it was just coming out of, it was just dawn, and it was like the best time I've had on a bike in years.
Really?
Because it was like I could see again, so then I can go even faster, and there's no one around.
Did we have a plan? Did it go to plan?
No, because not
The plan
having
was
a plan,
very loose.
Yeah, exactly. So then it all went to
The
plan.
plan was turn up, do a 24-hour, hopefully finish, don't die. And we achieved those things.
Exactly. Perfect.
So our actual total time to the finish, from start to finish, was 24 hours, 38 minutes or something like that, I think.
Bike had 21 hours on it, didn't it?
Just shy of 21. I think it was 20.8 hours we ticked over on the bike, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, lost 3 hours in just random
bits and bobs and faff and well, you saw like we just got no urgency. Like after it got daylight again, there was no urgency to change over. There was no like we started like, oh yeah, let's get ready, be ready for when I come in and but that went really quickly, didn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. I reckon 3 rolls over and that was it.
Yeah, 3 swaps and yeah, we were about there. How did we train for it? We didn't.
No, you went for like 3 or 4 cycles, didn't you?
I tried getting into cycling. I think it was April and May. I got really keen into trying to get cycling again. I was thinking, yeah, I've got to get used to being endurance and pushing out the miles. And yeah, did it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Dislocated my shoulder in June. Did a bit of physio. Started doing some burpees. Turned up at the event. Why do people put themselves through it? That's exactly what I asked myself. Well, you hear me say, why did I want to do this? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's there's nothing else like it in the UK that I know of.
It's the biggest.
It's such a unique event where you can. I mean, there's a couple of like you can do car racing or motorbike racing like on a short circuits, tarmac. But I don't think there's anything like it for enduro.
Like, why not? It's only 24 hours.
It appeals to people like you that are absolutely tapped in the head. It's only 24 hours. Shut up, man.
Well, it is.
Shut up.
Why do people put themselves through it? Because he booked me in. And that's it. That's the only reason I put myself through it. Tom was like, oh, do you want to do a 24-hour? I was like, oh, I'm not really fit enough. I haven't got the bike, blah, 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 blah. A month later, Tom was like, what if I booked you in? What would you do then? Well, I'd have to do it.
And then I think I messaged you like an hour later going, all right, you owe me like 60 quid for the deposit or whatever it was.
Yeah. One of the best motorbike days of my life.
I still think it's one of the best things I've achieved physically. Like I've done some cool stuff, but I don't think I've done anything that cool. Like I've done some other races, never finished well.
Yeah.
Like didn't finish particularly well there, but that was so much more demanding that we got a t-shirt from that event, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
It's my favourite t-shirt because I feel like it's the only t-shirt I've earned the right to wear.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, would you do it again?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
We do next year.
24 hour.
You want to do it solo though?
Yeah, we'll do it against each other.
Maybe. Well, if you want to see that, then you can click subscribe down there. And if you want to see a video of other racing or something else, then click over there somewhere. Thanks very much. Over and out.
Cool.
Bye. See ya.